Hi guys, alright, my name is Rosie and welcome to my channel. Here we give tips on how to beat depression day after day, and how you can help someone who is suffering from this disease. In this video you will discover 6 signs of hidden depression, better known as dysthymia, which is persistent depressive disorder. Many people suffer from it and don't even realize it. I know how difficult it is to accept that we have this disease. I suffered for 15 years of my life, and I'm sure that if I had identified these signs at the time, I would have saved a lot of my suffering. I don't want you to suffer the same as me, so it's very important that you watch the video until the end. But first I kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video so that the greatest number of people can be reached with this information. Guys, depression is serious. Currently it reaches more than 350 million people around the world, and due to this situation we are going through, the trend is only increasing. You live your day to day like everyone else, but you always have a feeling of sadness that never goes away. Well, no you don't, you are alone. Depression is a complicated disorder and it can affect you in the most different ways you can imagine. In this video we'll look at 6 signs that you may have dysthymia, a hidden type of depression. First sign. You always feel tired. When you wake up you always feel drained, and that feeling persists no matter how long you sleep. Well, depression comes with some physical symptoms, which we generally dismiss as something else, except that constant exhaustion is a common symptom of dysthymia, and even if you sleep for many hours every night, you will never get enough rest, which makes it difficult to keep up with daily activities. Second sign. You get annoyed easy. It seems that everything and everyone affects you, even if these people are well-intentioned. You can't help but want them to disappear from your sight. It's not uncommon for depressed people to harbor negative thoughts and feelings for the people they live with. Of course, we all have bad days when we prefer to stay away from others, but if you find yourself pushing people away more than usual, or if a friend is getting further and further away, maybe you're not just down. Humor. Third sign. You don't identify emotions well. How are you feeling now? Do you consider yourself able to describe what emotion you are feeling? There are times when you have difficulty knowing what feel. For example, a normal person knows how to identify if your heart is racing, out of fear, nervousness, or excitement. When we're depressed we can have a hard time distinguishing which emotion is causing certain reactions in our body, and if you don't know what you're feeling, it's harder to deal with the emotions. Fourth sign. You eat poorly. Have your eating habits changed in recent times? Are you always forgetting to eat, or on the contrary, you can't close your mouth? Because of depression, you can develop chaotic eating habits as a way of dealing with what you feel, so overeating can become your only source of pleasure, causing damage to your physical health. On the other hand, you can lose full interest in food and end up not eating all the meals, which is also harmful. Either of these two extremes can occur, because the anguish persistent causes you to lose your sense of balance in eating, but also in other areas of life. Fifth sign. No one notices. Has anyone ever told you that you don't look depressed? Well, he may be used to the traditional image of the depressed, like a person who never leaves the room, doesn't dress properly, always looks terrible. These are clear signs of depression, but it doesn't always manifest that way. A person with dysthymia usually suffers in silence and can perform all the activities of their daily lives, even if they don't have any kind of excitement or motivation. Sixth sign. You suffer when pretending. Putting a smile on your face is extremely difficult, but still you do this. You try to convey the image of a happy person, even if deep down you don't feel that way. In fact, many people who experience depression hide what they feel behind a smile, so depression can be very discreet in external signs, but extremely painful internally. For this reason, we always say that people who believe they are suffering from this condition should not wait alone for help. They should look for a mental health professional as soon as possible, or look for a trusted friend to share what they are feeling. It is often this friend who refers us to a professional he knows, or accompanies us to an office when we are afraid or embarrassed to go alone. I know how difficult it is to face this disease. It's a silent struggle that we have within ourselves. Today, thanks to God, I'm a woman fully recovered thanks to the treatment I've done. Currently, there are several alternative treatments for depression that are bringing much more results than traditional methods such as antidepressants and psychotherapy, but unfortunately this information is very little publicized. I'll leave in the description of the video the link to the solution that helped not only me but thousands of people to overcome depression. I hope I helped with this video. A hug and stay with God.